Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. A look at the Magic starting group. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. Wagner is out there with Black. And it's Banchero in at the center position. And for the Raptors, on the perimeter, it's Barrett and Barnes. Ayton is out there with Williams. And it's Quickly in at the point guard. Around mid-season, Stan, when you were coaching, would you still try out new plays and tactics and schemes? Or was the recipe set? Was the formula in and that was it?
Well, Kevin, the bulk of what you do is set, but you're always tinkering. And as people start figuring you out, you've got to have counters to what you're doing. So your system is always evolving. You're always trying to get better, and you're always doing new things.
Now, here's Quickly. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Passes it to Banchero. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Ayton. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Williams. Now, here's Quickly. Covered by Anthony. The kick out to Barnes. 5 to shoot. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Just tough, gritty play there by Barnes. That's how you deal with physicality.
Down low, unloads. That's good from Suggs on the assist by Anthony.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Quickly the pass to Ayton. It's stolen by Anthony. Kicks to Black. That one good for 2.
He is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
Quickly looking it over. Pass to Barrett. Great defense that time from Banchero. Orlando, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The first overall pick, and Stan, we have seen this kid, 6'10" Paolo Banchero. How impressive have you assessed his passing skill?
Well, Kevin, it was the thing that surprised me most about him when he came in the NBA. I knew he could put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, get to the free throw line, but he is one of the best big playmakers in this league, making the game easier for all of his teammates.
Wow, what a great asset.
You aren't kidding.
And he makes the first. Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment. He's perfect from the line this time. Working his way from scout to head coach, Jamal Mosley was a longtime assistant under Rick Carlisle. He has paid his dues, Coach.
Yeah, and Kevin, I really admire the guys that put in the time, as you say, pay their dues and get themselves ready for when they get the opportunity. There's a lot of outstanding younger coaches in this league, and Jamal Mosley's as good as any of them.
Yep, I would agree. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Now, here's Quickly. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Outside, Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
That one goes in.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Quickly. Jalen Suggs making his last shot. Quickly kicks to Barnes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Barnes. And Stan, after a few down years, the magic has been recaptured here in Orlando.
It sure has, Kevin. They've had great draft picks. They have a couple of young franchise cornerstones. They've got size. They've got guys who will continue to improve. This team's got a chance to be really, really good going forward.
And Barnes, an all-around threat. A good scorer, aggressive rebounder, solid passer, and more than capable defensively. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Barrett with the bounce pass. The 9-foot shot, and that's good off the glass that time.
Well, Ayton is quite literally a house in there.
Outside Anthony. Now the pass to Wagner. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Anthony. Last time out he had 38 points. Here's Black. The dish to Banchero.
Excellent defense there from Barnes. When he's active, he is a difference maker on that end.
The offensive rebound. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For the Raptors, their last game, a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Well, when it's all said and done, their offense just wasn't enough. They needed more on that end.
Well, back in 2022, the #1 overall pick was Paolo Banchero. What do you think of his game?
You have to love his game, Kevin. I mean, handles the ball as a big guy at 6'10", makes plays for other people, scores, gets to the free throw line. All-star game in his second year. And on that team, he has really, really looked to defend. This guy's future is bright.
And their coach is another guy from the Seattle area, right, who has come on the NBA and starred.
There have been quite a few of them.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Powell brings you playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
Williams. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Wagner. And no good. Some solid defense from 8. Here's Barrett. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
Here's Quickly. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Quickly against Anthony. Ben Carroll left side. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Out to the right wing. Back to Suggs. To the inside. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Here's Barrett. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
A whole new group. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Banchero. Isaac comes in for Franz Wagner. Harris is checked in for Jalen Suggs. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Anthony. Now here's Caldwell-Pope. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Back the pass to Carter. 5 on the clock. For 3, Caldwell-Pope. Edey with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Passes it to Bassi. Now Murray. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Shoots a 3. Bassi, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Pass to Caldwell-Pope. He feeds it to Carter. Well, there's a unique profile for Wendell Carter Jr. A tremendous rebounder and shooter. And now he's playing on a pretty good team. And he's a big reason why.
He sure is. Look, he's really big at 6'10", 270. All right, top 20 in the league in rebounding and effective field goal percentage. Can shoot the 3. Great blend of size, skill, and toughness.
That's good from Carter.
Well, more of a classic big guy. Wendell Carter Jr. is at his best inside the paint, mixing it up with guys on either end of the floor.
And he makes both free throws. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Toronto. They trail by 1. Pass to Edey. Over Carter. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Magic shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Isaac gets to Caldwell-Pope. And there's the pass to Black. Harris outside. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Good stroke on the tweener by Caldwell-Pope.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Shepard, that's good. And the Magic with possession. And here's Caldwell-Pope. Isaac outside. Passes to Black. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Harris. Edey with the rebound.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And even harder to contest the shot without foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Murray. That one misses.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
Harris's shot is off. The Raptors shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Here's Murray. Carter pulls it in. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Harris outside. Pass to Isaac. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. It's Black in the corner. It's good from long range. Black's got 5 now.
A good shooter and defender. KCP can also make plays for others.
The drive by Mitchell. Over Caldwell Pope. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Orlando leading by 3. To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's Edey. Scoreless thus far. And it's Murray penetrating. And it's good for 2. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. On the wing, Isaac. Off target from outside. Raptors trail by 3. Murray surveying the D. Mitchell kicks to Murray. Shot clock at 6. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Already his 2nd foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
The Raptors making a switch here. Fernando's checked in. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Black. He's covered by Murray. A nice shot by Black. He's got 9.
How about he has yet to miss 4 of 4 to start.
Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Murray outside. Isaac with the steal. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Caldwell Pope outside. In low. Again, the Magic scores.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And so it's the Orlando Magic heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
On the court for Orlando, the guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. The post pairing, Wagner along with Carter, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the small forward. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. So, Stan, we have a second-generation player in front of us, and next to us is Dad, Cole Anthony. He has his dad's gift, don't you think, for passing the ball?
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot more scoring gift than his dad had. You know, and the thing I love about what Cole has done, though, I respect so much, is he's accepted that role coming off the bench, and he's been such a great weapon for them.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, Cole Anthony is a spark plug. He can be a scorer, or he can run the offense. Cole's versatility is vital for this team.
Manuel quickly, he's checked in for the Raptors. And a change for the Magic. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Wendell Carter. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And we're about a minute into second quarter play, and that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Here's quickly. Now here's Barnes. Pocket 6. To the right side. Fernando. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Fernando's got 5 points in the quarter. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Banchero outside. Back to Anthony. Into the lane. Teardrop shot. It's good. And the Magic lead by 8.
Well, Anthony certainly doesn't lack confidence. Spectacular move right there to free himself up.
Anthony against quickly. Here's Fernando. He's got 5. Here's Barnes. And another basket for Toronto.
And ideally, Barnes would like to be a little closer, but he makes the best of that mid-range on that one.
Caldwell Pope outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on 8. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, they keep finding ways to get to the free throw line. The defense is being overly aggressive, and they're baiting them into fouls.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
The first free throw is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Edey's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. So, Stan, we watched Kentavious Caldwell-Pope's career, and he's played for a handful of teams, and he's been a starter on multiple title teams, including the 2020 LA Lakers.
Yeah, Kevin, I loved coaching him. This guy is a hard worker. He's one of the best conditioned athletes in the league. His stamina is incredible. He knocks down threes. It's not a coincidence that he's been on championship teams in 2 different cities.
Amazing. Now, here's Suggs. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in. Quickly against Suggs. Quickly up top. That's to Fernando. Quickly with it. Over Banchero. Kept alive. Edey gets the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The pass to Suggs. Wagner on the wing. He had 16 points in the win against Denver.
And he did a ton of damage from the line. Assertive play and consistent free throw shooting can be a huge difference maker.
Here's quickly after the basket by Franz Wagner. Now quickly with the drive. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 6 rebounds in the game. Orlando leading by 7. Here's Anthony. Fernando pulls it in.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Quickly finds Barrett. Lays it up and banks it in. Barrett's got his second bucket of the night.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
Outside Anthony. Passes it to Wagner. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Banchero. And it's blocked. Barnes looking around. Here's Edey. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. All right, a chance to check out stats for Cole Anthony. To Banchero. On its way from Caldwell-Pope for 2. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. A shot by Williams, no good.
Oh, and that would have been a spectacular alley-oop. Really difficult to get the timing right on those long ones. And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Here's quickly. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. It's Barrett on the wing. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Barrett against Suggs. That's tipped. And here is quickly. And that one is good. Quickly's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Now, here's Suggs. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Denver.
Well, and the amount of turnovers he forced as well. Very aggressive on the defensive end.
Now, here's quickly. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in. Quickly the pass to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Edie. Over Banchero. They get it again. And the shot goes in. And it's now only a 1-point Orlando lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Anthony kicks to Caldwell Pope. Here's Banchero. Yep, it counts. And it's 6 points for Paolo Banchero.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And he drives in. Quickly the pass to Williams. Shoots over Wagner. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Yeah, the corner is the sweet spot for Caldwell Pope. Easily over 40% for his career from there.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't.
For a different look here. Charles Massey, he's checked in for Williams. Murray comes in for Barnes. Shepard's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And Davian Mitchell subbed in for Quickly. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Banchero. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Wagner. Anthony Black's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And Harris subbed in for Cole Anthony. Toronto with the ball, following the bucket by Orlando. Pass to Edie. Here's Bassett. To stop the run. With 1 on the clock, there's the killer two-handed slam.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now, here's Suggs. 6 points for him. Carter down low. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier. But I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
No good on that one.
And they've had their difficulties from the line here in the second. Could extend their lead if they just make some more free throws.
The Raptors making a switch here. Ayton's checked in. And he's good on the second. Raptors trail by 7. Back to Mitchell. Toronto working the ball around now. Murray with it. Working on Black. The pass to Shepard. Ayton trying to break free. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal foul.
The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2, Shepard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He doesn't get the second one. Orlando leading by 6. Here's Black. He's got 9.
Raptors foul. Charles Bassey. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
Here's Suggs. He's got 6. Left side, Harris. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Black, no good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Toronto. 6-point game. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And they came away with the win last time in large part due to their depth. Great game from their bench.
And it's blocked. Takes it inside. It's deflected.
Well, Suggs is an elite on-ball defender. We don't see a lot of blocks by a guard.
And it's good, 2 points. Suggs has got 8 points.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Passes to Bassey. Dishes it to Murray. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
.133 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Bassey. Mitchell with it. Shot clock at 6. Floats one up. And that one, good. Mitchell's got his first basket of the night.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Harris, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Murray, no good.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Here's Suggs. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Pass to Mitchell. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. In the corner, Murray with it. Ayton kicks to Mitchell. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds in this game. The dish now to Suggs. Back to Isaac. The pass to Black. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic lead by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
46.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Out in front of the half is Orlando. They have a 5-point lead. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
The differential is the free throw attempts. And that's one of the big stories in this game tonight. They were being so aggressive and so smart that all they could do on the defensive end was foul.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
You got to give some credit to the energy of their bench. The second unit guys are trying to make a name for themselves tonight. And you know, I like to fire under the starters, baby.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game, notable performance by Jalen Suggs.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half,
absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The guard set is Quickly and Barrett. Rob Williams is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Magic leading by 5. Anthony banked in off the glass. Anthony's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Orlando.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And here's Quickly for 3. Offensive rebound. And Ayton stays with it.
Yeah, some energy from Ayton there.
Well, Orlando shooting here about 46% for the game. Suggs with the ball. Banchero looking around. Over Ayton. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitive, and talking trash is welcome. Had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. And the first one drops.
Well, look, he's a double-double machine. DeAndre Ayton gives this team something every team needs: size.
Ayton hits them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Here's Anthony. Toronto grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Now, here's Barrett. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Suggs against Barrett, and that one is good from Suggs. He's got 12.
Everything is working for Suggs offensively at the moment. This is a very encouraging sight to see.
Barnes passes to Barrett. An easy 2 points on the layup. Barrett's got 6.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Wagner outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Robert Williams. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Wagner.
Well, guys, from day 1 in this league, Wagner has been an exceptional free throw shooter.
Both free throws good from Wagner. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now Barnes. He's got 7. Anthony with the block. And he recovers it.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Here's Wagner. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Outside, Barrett. Over in the corner, Barnes. Goes up on the wing. Rebound by the Magic. Wagner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Banchero, yes, that goes in. And that's now 10 points for Paolo Banchero.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
That's good, and the Orlando lead has cut back down to a 7-point margin, getting the points there from Quickly.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Now here's Anthony. 6 points for him. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And they recover it. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Ball violation. It'll be a jump ball.
And the Raptors with the ball. Williams with the steal. And here is Quickly. 6 points for him. He dishes it to Barnes. Back to Quickly. Shot clock at 5. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Suggs. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Barrett. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. Barrett's got 8 points.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Suggs dishes to Black. Back to Suggs. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Some changes for Toronto. Edey's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And Bruno Fernando subbed in for Robert Williams. And a change for the Magic. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Now here's Anthony. He has 6. And Wagner drives in and finished off by Wagner.
Well, it's a luxury that Wagner is so versatile in the two-man game.
Quickly the bounce pass. Here's Barrett. Battles through traffic and lays it in. 10 points for him.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Passes it to Caldwell Pope. To the paint. Here's Banchero. And that one drops for him.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The Magic have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Murray's checked in for Barnes.
One shot.
Banchero, no good on the free throw.
Well, Paolo Banchero's got size. He can handle. He's very capable offensively. A lot of upside for this guy.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And Toronto making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Banchero. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Wagner. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got his 4th rebound in this one. Caldwell Pope against Barrett. In the corner, Murray with it. Here's Edey. It's Barrett on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Barrett, no good. Orlando leading by 7. Pass to Wagner. Now the feed to Anthony. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Anthony's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Murray.
Black. That's his 3rd.
Birds checked in for Barrett. And the Magic making a change here as well. Harris is checked in. Murray outside. Over in the corner, Shepard. Clock at 4. Over Caldwell Pope. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Down low. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Caldwell Pope is one of those guys who just loves to come after you.
And the pass to Fernando. Now Shepard. It's a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Fernando's got 7 points.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
Black kicks to Harris. And the 3 off target.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Got a piece of it. Now, here's Mitchell. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And it's sent back by Carter.
Well, staying connected on defense. Carter Jr. with the denial.
Carter on the wing. Back to Black. With some arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Edey's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Now here's Murray. He has 6. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Feeds to Carter. And now the 2K leaderboard. If you want to talk defense and talk block shots, just have a look at these teams, what they've done the last month. Number 1, the Raptors.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
That's good from Carter. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Charles Bassey, he's checked in for the Raptors. Carter hits them both. Mitchell with it, and they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
They grab their own miss. Outside for Murray. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Suggs. Suggs with the steal. It's stolen by Shepard. Pass to Mitchell. Pass to Bassey. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Orlando ball.
And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the midseason surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. You look at the Magic. They're 6th right now in the conference with lots of time to make a move. course, there's the Raptors. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And for the Raptors, they haven't gotten anywhere near where they wanted to be this season. Pretty clear there's a big talent gap between them and the true contenders.
Yeah, well, the franchise is in flux a little bit, and anyone who's faced a rebuild knows how frustrating it can be.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
And both free throws good for Isaac.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Mitchell against Anthony. Here's Fernando. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Black. He's covered by Murray. Basket good. Black's got 11. Toronto with the ball. Down by 15. Mitchell outside. Pass to Shepard. Driving in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 5. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Magic. He kicks it to Black. Back to Anthony. 1:35 left in the third. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Mitchell, and it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Here's Suggs after the Raptors pick up 2. Fails to fall. This number 6 now shooting 50%. He's taken 12 shots. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Suggs, and it's sent back by Isaac. Anthony down low. Here's Carter. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Magic lead by 13.
Well, Carter Jr. can be such a force on the offensive glass as he demonstrated there.
Murray outside. 23 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Black. He's got 11. And that one is hammered home.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Magic, up by 15. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So on the floor for Orlando, a post pairing Isaac and Carter Jr. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. And it's Black in at the 3. Now here's Isaac. Misses the 3. Right side Barrett. Good.
And this is Barrett at his best. Looking for a shot, being active on offense. Love it.
Suggs passes to Black. Back to Suggs. There's the drive. Now the pass to Black. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point territory. It's rebounded by Quickly. Raptors trail by 13. 8 feet away. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. GA, he had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
That's good from Barnes. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Barnes hits them both. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Black. To the inside. Banchero. And Barnes sends it back. Outside Barrett. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Orlando leading by 11. Suggs with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his second personal.
So Suggs will go to the free throw line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Shooting
in a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
One shot.
Suggs, no good on the free throw.
Well, one thing you like about Jalen Suggs is this guy's a hard worker. You see that on the court, and you see it off in the way he's continued to work on his game. Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Isaac passes to Anthony, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. And that'll be his third foul so far. The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in.
In for the Magic, Franz Wagner.
Anthony against Quickly. Looking to get back on track here. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Thursday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Saturday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Now, here's Quickly. He feeds it to Williams. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Anthony. Following the miss by Robert Williams. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes.
Second personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Quickly against Anthony. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. And that'll be his third foul so far.
His third personal foul. 14 foul.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Just 5 on the clock. 13 feet away.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively. They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
That's a 2 from Barnes. Up again, and Ayton stays with it.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Anthony against Quickly. Anthony kicks to Banchero. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on 8.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
Paulo Banchero taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, good from Banchero. Both free throws, good from Banchero. Toronto calls timeout.
Well, look, their ball security has been non-existent. They have to calm down and do a better job taking control.
The reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the last break, listened in on Darko Rajakovic talking to his team. Well, coach is frustrated with his guys. He let them know that the turnovers have to stop. He begged them to take better care of the ball. We'll see if they heeded the message. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Quickly. He's looking for Williams and finds him. From 6 away, nice defense from Wagner.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
Anthony up on top, quickly covering. Wagner against Williams. And it's Wagner missing. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. That one falls.
And that's a luxury for Barnes to be able to square up and get to the basket.
Now Anthony. Wagner, right side. Back to Black. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Quickly against Anthony. 8 feet away. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Banchero, that's good.
And Banchero is putting it all together. Capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Passes it to Barnes. Black grabs the board. Magic leading by 14. And here is Suggs. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Yeah, staying committed inside. Suggs takes the contact, but gets it to go.
Now here's Barnes. Shoots the 3. They get it back. And Ayton throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Offensive rebound, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Anthony against Quickly. Barnes left side. Right side Barrett. Quickly, that's for 2.
And there goes Quickly.
Magic leading by 14. Here's Black. Pass to Suggs. From outside the arc. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Ayton. Here's Quickly. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for Toronto, Emmanuel Quickly. 2 shots.
2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Both shots good from the stripe. Orlando leading by 15. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Now we present our New Balance player of the game, Jalen Suggs.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this. And on the road, no less. Raptors trail by 15. Quickly the pass to Barrett. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his 1st personal foul.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
R.J. Barrett taking 2 shots.
2 shots. Last on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Barrett nails both of them. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Orlando. 17 points was their biggest margin. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Left side, Barrett.
And have to admire how hard Barrett goes. This kind of assertiveness is what makes defenders feel uneasy.
At the line for 2, R.J. Barrett.
2. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Anthony looking it over. Inside, Bankero. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Quickly up top, covered by Anthony. On the wing, Barnes. And the shot goes in. Barnes has got 6 in the quarter.
Tough shot there from Barnes, showing how poised he's become under pressure.
Suggs with the ball. Outside Anthony. And he finishes nicely on the way. And the Magic lead by 12.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Suggs against Barrett. And there's Wagner on the assist from Suggs.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Quickly the pass to Ayton. Pulls it up. Nails the baby hook. Ayton's got 10 points here in the second half.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Wagner outside. Drive to the hoop. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, once Wagner gets downhill, it's lights out.
Here's Barnes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim.
Orlando leading by 12. Outside Anthony. Pass to Wagner. And stolen by Ayton. One-on-one fast break. Quickly against Anthony. And that one's good. Quickly. Orlando's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Anthony. 11 feet away, and Orlando again with the bucket.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Now here's Barnes. Puts it up from 12, and again it's Toronto converting. And there's a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter. Now Anthony. There's the pass to Banchero. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, when he gets it going and the shot is falling, Paolo Banchero can dominate on the offensive end.
Give it up once again for your Northside crew.
And here is Barnes. Passes it to Quickly. Back to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And a guy who has quickly adapted to playing NBA offense, Barnes, he can be a producer.
Pass to Black. Banchero outside. Here's Anthony. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Raptors trail by 10. And there's the feed to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intention.
Emmanuel
Quickly against Anthony. Pass to Wagner. To the middle. Looking for Banchero and gets it there. He can't get that one to fall. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Raptors. The drive by Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Coming up with the goods there. Barnes showing he can deliver.
And that's an intentional foul.
DeAndre Ayton. 5th personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Magic, Paolo Banchero. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Barnes with it, working on Black. Barnes can't get it to go. Suggs looking around. So the Magic win it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.